Alright, so the first story I'm going to talk about is how I'm a very diseased person. So the first one was I heard from my brother. So it was when I was a baby, so of course I wouldn't remember it. Apparently, when I was a baby, I got pretty close to dying. Okay, I'm pretty close to dying, like, a lot. Like, holy crap, I'm surprised I'm even fucking alive right now. So, yeah, I went through an aneurysm earlier this year, and the next year I'm gonna go through brain surgery. I'm, like, based on my track record, I should survive, and then, uh, I gave myself a concussion in middle school. No, elementary school. Um, yeah, dang. I mean, like, the concussion wasn't a medical problem. We'll go back to that one later. Uh, but yeah, I've been to the hospital for surgery. I don't think concussion counts as surgery actually, because I've been to the hospital 4 times, and 3 of them were medical emergencies. Concussion is a medical emergency, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, so when I was a baby, I got this really high fever, and I would not stop crying. And my dad tried to like cool me down and stuff with a bath and shower and stuff, but that didn't work. And I think I just kept crying like louder and louder. So, and then my fever would not go down either. So I had to be taken to the hospital, right? Um, and then at the hospital, so I don't really know this story a lot, but there's something like they took something out of my neck, and then that made me better. I guess it was like I don't know, a tumor or something. I was like a baby, so I don't even know like how I would have gotten a tumor. It was probably not a tumor. I probably should look into this stuff. Like, it's a lot of things that I don't know about. But yeah, and honestly, like we should have just got out of America after that. Like, honestly, it was a fucking foreshadow. Like none other, man. Like if we got out of America after like I almost died, like we would we would save so much money. Like we, like holy crap. And then the next one is in elementary school. I didn't know how to tie my shoes yet. My parents got me shoes with laces, right? And uh my mom or my dad would tie it every morning, right? But when I get to school, they somehow like get untied, and I wouldn't know how to tie them. So I asked other people to tie them, or like the teacher, or friends who know how to tie them, and then they do it. But like but it also gets untied all the time. So sometimes I just give up completely. And so yeah, and every day at lunch, uh, my friends would challenge, or I would challenge, like my friends or me would challenge each other to see who could get to their seat faster. And we do that for a while. But then one day, my shoes, like, my shoes were probably untied for like a lot of those races. But one day, it just so happens that I trip over it and I fucking bonk my head. Like, I gave myself a concussion. And the next thing. Okay, so I imagined this, but there was this lunch lady that would yell at me to tie my shoes every day. And yeah, she would yell, right? And so after like I bonked my head, I swear that I fucking imagined her fucking leaning over me and saying, "I told you you should have tied your shoes. If you tied your shoes, this would never happen, you know?" And I was like, "Oh, whatever, man." I wasn't whatever, man, yet, because I was still like a little baby. I wasn't nonchalant yet, so you know, I probably just stood there and then pass out. I was probably I already probably lost consciousness right there. It was just in my imagination. So yeah, the next thing after that, I think I remember being in the ambulance and then in the hospital. I'm not sure though. I remember my mom being right next to me in the ambulance. And then yeah, and then in the hospital for like I think it was on a Friday too, so it was lucky. I think I got out by Monday. So good timing. I didn't miss school or anything. Although I wish I did miss school. Cause like school fucking sucks. Everyone knows that. So yeah. And then the next reason why I went to the hospital was also in elementary school, where I would pick my nose so ferociously that I actually cut a hole in one of the veins in my nose, and so it would always be like bleeding, right? Well, it wouldn't always be bleeding, but the blood it clots up, right? But when I pick it, I remove the clot, and therefore it continues to bleed. Like even when it clotted up, like it still like drips out sometimes. So like I had like problems at church and stuff where my nose would just continuously just spill out blood. It's kind of nasty and disgusting. So yeah, I got surgery for that. They fixed my nose and everything. Like like there's something wrong with my blood vessels, man. They're just so bad. My genes are so bad. I'm such like a diseased one, man. So yeah, so that was that. So I was 2 times, right? Wait, 2 times? Did I only go to the hospital 3 times? It might have just been 3 times, not 4. I do remember. I don't think I went to the hospital for this, but I remember when I was a baby. So we used to have this glass table, like a square glass table. It was not completely glass, but there's like a wooden cross in the middle of it, and then 4 glass panes. I remember me and my brother would walk on that table on the wooden part, but I guess I tried to step off of the table by jumping on the glass, or standing on the glass and jumping off to go diagonally, and go upstairs. This was like downstairs. We have 2 floors, but yeah, the fastest way would have been diagonally. I guess I just knew diagonally was just like the faster way of going rather than just straight and then turn and then up. Like I guess I was just a math genius already. But yeah, so I step on the table, but then the glass breaks, and yeah, I think I get the glass stuck in my foot. I don't think we go to the hospital for that. We just take the glass out and just patched up my foot, I guess. But I still have the scar for that. It's like, oh, scars aren't supposed to heal, but like it's almost completely healed. Yeah, I still have the scar for that. It was like almost like 18 years ago or something. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Yeah, so yeah, okay. Yeah, we only been to the hospital 3 times. I've been to the hospital 3 times. So yeah. And so yeah, nothing bad happens like in middle school or high school. I don't remember. And then college comes, and then the aneurysm. I might go back and extend these stories and go into more detail about them. But yeah, I'm a pretty diseased one, and we should have just moved to fucking Europe. Uh, man, the medical bills would have been so much cheaper. The ambulance rides would be free. Like, what? Come on, man. How much money have my parents spent on me, dude? It's so fucking insane. Ah, well, I guess I'm thankful. I should be thankful, but, you know, I'm actually a brat. And I'm not thankful, though. So, yeah, but hopefully one day I'll make enough money and I can repay back everything. Because holy crap. Like, I know you spend, like, a lot of money just being a parent. But, like, being a parent to a diseased child like me, man. That'd be fucking expensive hell. I could not do that. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah. I guess my parents... I should be more grateful. Yeah. That's me. Alright.